Greetings, Zodiac sign Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Welcome to your reading for by Ama Lightworker. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell. And also pay attention to your sign to the reading for your rising sign and for your moon sign. It will provide you with additional information. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, and those readings are available for download and purchase for those of you who are interested through the Vimeo link posted down here below in the Show More description box. Please remember, these are general readings, and if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com and visit the website www.amalightworker.com. With that being said, now let's focus on this reading for you. The first portion of the reading, it will be an Akashic Records reading, and then at the very end, I will open a few tarot cards for your sign. So let's hear what the Akashic Records have to reveal to you, Libra, for the month of 3. You are going to be dealing with a lot of changes. Life is happening now. For some of you, November will be very intense in some ways. For some of you, it may be intense emotionally. For other ones, it may be intense in terms of what is happening. It may also be intense in terms of social engagements, social affairs, gatherings, or even celebrations. Your life could be changing in a flick of a second. I never had to use that word before, but I have to say it exactly how the Akashic Records told me to. Remember that I do these readings by opening with a special prayer and closing with a special prayer. And my job is to tell you word per word what I hear from the Akashic Records. Some of you find yourself in a situation that requires traveling. You could have to go at a distance, could be a short distance or a long distance, in order for you to attend some sort of a conference, a training. You could be traveling on behalf of your job, okay? And for some of you, you could be in a circumstance where in some ways, in an event or a gathering, you are representing your family, okay? So because of these family affairs, you have to travel or represent your family in a court, in a legal situation, at a gathering, at an event, or at a gala. You could be dealing, or maybe you have dealt some time ago with important propositions. Some of you still be going through these propositions. You could still be dwelling on choices of love, passion. For other Libras, you could be still trying to decide here between opportunities, choices being presented to you. They upgrade your career. You could be still dwelling on job choices, which one to take, to quit or not to quit type of situations. And one thing is going to be very evident to you in number, that people with whom you deal in your daily life, they are changing. You could now start to notice new faces, new people, either in the environment where you work, you notice new people in the neighborhood, you notice new people in the social circle where you hang out, you notice new faces, new people in places that you have a tendency to hang out the most, whether it's your favorite cafe or your favorite bar or your favorite restaurant. Some of you had to make a choice. You had to sacrifice something in order for you to gain more, or having to make a choice. And that sacrifice, something that you had to let go, whether it was a relationship, negative forces, an idea, old beliefs, something that you had to sacrifice, you had to let go. Now it feels that is rewarding you, is panning out. Many of you are going to find yourself in a circumstance that requires studying, reading, sharing of information, sharing of knowledge, learning new things, even having to trade services, having to trade something for something, like an exchange. And it may turn out to be beneficial for you at this time. You want to pay a closer look to where money is going. Your personal finances, if you have shared finances with a partner, a spouse, a business partner, or if you have other shared finances with other people. Because at this time, you could easily have a tendency to shop, to spend money, because for some of you, sometimes you get into that emotional state where to you it feels like you throw money at the problem and the problem is solved. Okay? You have to shop a lot, even for fun, but it feels like some of you could be doing some retail therapy. Therefore, you have to be careful. If you are somebody who is struggling with some type of addiction, or maybe simply you just want to stop eating some products or something just so that you can have your health more at check, it feels that you'll be reaching out to a professional so they can give you some professional advice or guidance. During this time, you could be trying to help someone else around you who is either struggling emotionally, they be struggling financially, they be struggling in other ways. Maybe they could even be struggling with some type of addiction. And you could be helping them or encouraging them to stay on track. You're going to feel that you have a lot to offer emotionally to a person in a relationship. You have a lot to offer emotionally as a way to support family members. And some of you are going to be called to step in to resolve a situation involving one of your siblings, or to resolve a situation about a sibling. I'm also shown that for some of you, rewards are coming. Your work could be noted. You could be getting compliments about your work performance from your higher ups. And for some of you, there could be a promise for more money to come in. Something during this time will be approved. For some of you is health benefits. It could be food stamps. It could be Section 8. Something that has to deal with housing authority, something about a home, in connection to a home, could be approved at this time. Other benefits that you qualify to get, like government assistance or other types of benefits that include money, food, housing, even being qualified to get some free lawyer support or advice or free legal aid. It feels like some of this maybe has already started to happen for some of you. So they're talking about something major being approved. Maybe the money it's not there yet, but for sure you are approved and the money will be coming in. It feels like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulder. Many of you are now ready to welcome something new. If you weren't ready before to welcome a new relationship, for those of you who are single and looking, now you could be feeling more ready to welcome a new relationship, or to recognize that there is something special between you and an acquaintance. It turned out to be more than just an acquaintance. Between you and a friend, you'll be willing to explore if there is anything more beyond the friendship between the two of you. And I'm also shown situations where some of you could be looking into merging bank accounts, into merging assets, maybe even moving in together. So some of you Libras are preparing for something big to happen in your life, like moving in with somebody, getting engaged, getting married. And I'm also told that many of you are going to feel inspired with new ideas, how to advance and to make more profitable a business that you have. You have ideas about how to open or to generate more money through an idea, or even having ideas or desires to open a business or to be self-employed. I'm told that for many of you Libras who work from home or deal with homes, maybe that's your job to deal with homes, buildings, constructions, so to work from homes or some sort of a job, career that is connected to homes, you are going to be doing very well. And you are going to renegotiate the terms and conditions to a contract. You could be renegotiating, even in the family, who does what, who is responsible for what, negotiating your chores, negotiating your daily responsibilities. Because for some of you, there's going to be this deep need to do less, because many of you Libras have been working very hard and there's a need now to do less. Otherwise, the balance of your daily life will be going through a crisis. And many of you are going to be looking into what else can you do so that you feel more balanced emotionally, so that you feel more balanced spiritually, so that you feel more balanced financially, and having a good balance between work and life. If you haven't been very social lately, you surprise yourself by how social you're going to be. You are going to enjoy very much meeting people, reconnecting with old friends, visiting new places. You're just going to feel more friendly than usual. Many of you will be dealing during this time with foreign people, foreign countries, financial transactions that are connected to foreign countries. It just feels that you discover something that definitely works for you. You discover a new way of presenting yourself to others, new makeup, new health products, new supplements. You discover meditation. You discover new techniques that are going to facilitate your daily life. But more importantly, it feels that you are discovering, for some of you Libras, you rediscover again what identifies you as a person. If you are in a relationship or in a marriage, what you associate with, what gives you more identity through this marriage or through this relationship. And I'm also shown some of you thinking of changing your name. You'll be thinking of changing your last name. You'll be thinking of changing something. If you have a business card, you could be changing some of the information in your business card, because I'm showing of you now having a new title through your work. Some of you have graduated from some studies, so now you have a new title. For some of you, could be your marital status that is changing, thus having a new title. One thing is for sure, everywhere you go, it seems like all eyes are on you. I am also shown by the Akashic Records, many of you testing products, reading a lot of reviews about anyone that you may hire, a service that you want to hire, a product that you want to buy. You also be testing different products as a way for you. Maybe it's part of your job, or maybe something that you discover that you can generate money on the side, where you test different products. You are going to have like an inner instinct intuitively you are going to know who to hire, who to date, where to go. You're going to feel this inner calling that maybe wasn't there before. You'll be drawn to try a new experience. You are going to feel it yourself, that your connection to yourself, to your soul, is much more meaningful this time around. You'll be feeling that divine timing. You'll be feeling that divine connection. And anything that maybe you were lost at some point and you were looking for the meaning of life, now you are going to find it. Life can be very enjoyable once again. And many of you Libras could be entering that point of your life where you are celebrating an important milestone. An important milestone in your life. Maybe you are looking forward to your upcoming birthday. Okay, for some of you, that could be an important milestone for you. But most importantly, it feels like life in general, it feels like a significant milestone has been successfully reached. Many of you are looking forward to the next chapter of your life. Yes, you are going to have to carefully examine also some of your financial losses. For some of you, these financial losses feel very recent, like recent in the last 2 or 3 months. But there's also the sense that finances are growing, and the way how money is going to show up in your life will be astonishing and surprising for you as well, because for some of you Libras, that energy from the month of August, expect the unexpected, still be happening for many of you in the month of November. And the last thing that I hear from the Akashic Records, they're saying, Libra, winner takes all. So who wins takes all. So it feels like you have to take a risk or a gamble, like a chance at something. And winner takes all. That's what I keep hearing. I even kept getting images of some of you going at a casino. Okay, or maybe there's some sort of a casino at a resort that you'll be staying. So let me know how that applies to you. Leave me a comment down here below. And I'm not done yet. I'm going to open a few cards. And before I do that, allow me to remind you that I have done a whole new reading for you and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested, the email link is posted down here below for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. The first card that you get is Ace of Pentacles. And to me, this is a card that means material wealth, financial gain. It could also represent a good friend or a good solid friendship. So this is good, solid financial gain. Sometimes this card to me also represents being engaged or married to somebody who is financially well off. For many of you who are coupled up, is going to feel, maybe for some of you, finances did affect the couple. Okay, now it feels that there's going to be more money coming your way through some sort of a promotion or a raise. This will be happening to you, or this will be happening to your spouse. So some of these financial problems that affected the marriage will start to resolve gradually, one by one, over the course of the next 2 or 3 months. I also keep hearing that for some of you, there is some sort of an engagement or a marriage on the way. And for some reason, I keep hearing that for you single Libras, this still be happening over the course of the next months. So 23 up to 4, some of you could meet somebody, being engaged or married to them, and this could be somebody who is financially well off. You may be attending some sort of a luxury or high-end event. For some of you, could be some sort of a wedding reception, maybe at a resort. But I keep getting like a lot of outdoors or like a venue outdoors, attending different events. And this could be someone in your family, a child, a grandchild, a niece, an aunt, an uncle, somebody who is getting married that you are, and you will be attending their wedding. The next card that you have is the Death card. Please don't be afraid when you see this card. The meaning of the card is it represents endings and new beginnings. Endings in a career-related situation, in partnerships. It also represents a new opportunity. And generally, to me, sometimes this also represents a change in your daily routine and in your daily life. Life as you know it is coming to an end because you are now entering this whole new upcoming months where you are easily going to attract into your life everything that maybe wasn't possible before. If you have been struggling in a job-related situation, if you have been struggling with your career, now it feels that life will grant you this easy way for you to upgrade your career. For some of you, career, like a career opportunity, be falling in your lap. For some of you, you are going through that phase where a partnership, a business partnership, or a love relationship is shifting and transforming. I'm also shown that for some of you, you may end up meeting someone new through work connections, or by traveling to a new area. So that's what I keep hearing from the spiritual team. Remember that I do read the cards intuitively. The next card that you have is travel, and I just mentioned travel with this with the previous card. It's interesting that the card right after that was specifically about travel. This card means that the meaning of the card is that for some of you, you have to travel for work, so work will be sending you out to travel. This could be long distance travel or short distance travel. You'll be traveling to go on vacation. You'll be traveling just for fun. And this card also represents a honeymoon. So for those of you who are getting engaged or married, you'll be taking like a short trip, like a honeymoon phase, or really going on a honeymoon. You want to pay attention to cash, wallets, keys, because I see a lot of you checking out your closet, taking things out of pockets, like looking for something that you don't know whether it was lost or misplaced. I'm also showing you Libras having to go through old passports, old birth certifications, like going through old documents, birth documents, marriage related documents. And some of you, particularly if you have to travel, you want to take a look at your travel documents, if you need to renew any of them, if you need to renew a passport or anything in connection to an immigration related document or an immigration related situation. If you are currently dealing with an immigration related situation, you could be receiving good news around that. And sometimes this card also means that you may be dating somebody at a long distance and you'll be traveling back and forth. The next card after that is fun times. It represents, or it means that some of you will be going to concerts, to events, to big gatherings and celebrations. It also means that you end up meeting somebody in one of these events. Maybe some of you are traveling to go to attend some sort of a concert. The next card that you have is creation, expansion of your life. So this card to me it means birthing new ideas, new opportunities coming your way, and these are not just regular opportunities. These are opportunities that are going to help to expand your entire life, but also to upgrade your entire life. For some reason, I'm shown a new home For some of you, between now and of you Libra, end up in a new home, or even purchasing a new home. This card also represents pregnancy, news of a birth, news about a child. I'm shown that some of you are going to greatly benefit by some type of energy work or meditation with rainbows, because I'm shown you also notice rainbows in the sky at some point, but it's mostly about you balancing chakras. You are going to notice like a huge change. How you felt or how your life was at the beginning of is going to be very different from the last portion of there is this sense that there is this new door, this new gate, this new portal opening up in the sky for you Libras. And it feels that karma this time around will allow you to be rewarded, because I'm shown that you are now entering a new energetic phase where you are writing, creating new karma. You don't have to deal anymore with old karma. This old karma maybe affected certain relationships. Maybe they were too intense, okay? Because there was karma to be worked out between you and your partner. For some of you, you had the biggest challenge with a boss, or generally speaking with supervisors, so someone who was a higher up in the chain of command. So around this time, okay, you are done with your karma, having to deal with people in a position of power, or having to deal with people in a position of authority. I'm getting this sense that for many of you who have lost a father, who have lost a father figure to you, this could have been a teacher, a mentor, an uncle, so someone that you consider like a father figure. I keep hearing the collective father energy on the other side, trying to reach out to you to give you some blessings. And it feels very specific, because the blessing that is coming to you from a father figure, they're saying like they are blessing you in love. If you already have found love, there's going to be another blessing, because I see these children coming in. They are being prepared on the other side to materialize, to enter in the physical world. It feels that family values, the meaning of family is now shifting, is expanding. And for some of you, your role, your name, your title in the family be changing, because they are showing me in the next 12 months or so, there's going to be more children, like new additions to your family of origin, your extended family. So you are going to hear a lot of people with whom you are related, they are going to have children in the next 12 months. So in some ways, family is expanding, and you are going to be pretty happy about it, because you could be the one directly receive these blessings as well. So blessings in love, in marriage, and blessings in having children. That's what I keep hearing. So remember, I read the cards intuitively. I hope that this is making sense to you. Again, do leave me a comment down here. I would love to hear from you. And if you'd like to know more, click in the link posted down here below in the Vimeo link. That's going to take you to a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Remember to email me for a private reading at amalightworker@gmail.com. And visit the website www.amalightworker.com. Thank you, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.